Hello one and all, this is Luckless Lovelocks. Welcome back to Orwell. We're continuing our investigation into Nina, who was logged into WorkEasy as Molly Schwartz, so I'm not quite sure what her real name is. We found out that she has a son recently, and if we just go over some of our objectives, just to remind you guys, we have to evaluate Nina's motivations, evaluate Nina's professional background, and determine her whereabouts for the time of the Bonton bombings. I think this is probably the most important one. Is it possible that she could have been involved in the bombings? And still not sure. I'm getting the impression maybe no. Might be another red herring. And there was a decision we had to make, and we really didn't have enough information at the time, I felt. There's a conflict here. It says, has worked in multiple jobs during the current week. Which, if this is true, if this is actually her, it'd be pretty tough for her to plan the bombings. But I can't find the other piece of data, and I'm still not sure if this is a bug or not, because I've had this before where I have had the other piece of conflicting data, but it didn't show it. So hopefully that's not a bug that will carry forward. But I don't know what else it would be conflicting with so far. But we do have some more information to follow up on in the listener section. So there's an email with the subject examination results. So let's see what that has to say. Office of Dr. White to Nina. Just Nina. Dear Miss Maternova. Is this a third name? Oh, no, that's her last name. Okay, we hadn't figured that out yet. So she must have been working under a different name, I guess. Let me check something out here quickly. If we go back to her singular site, I'm just making sure that this is actually the same woman. And I mean, I guess it looks similar enough. It could be two different women. It's hard to tell. Same color hair, kind of same facial shape, same color skin. Lips look to be about the same, but it's not 100% match, I'd say. Anyways, let's keep reading this. I'm reading on behalf of Dr. White. On your last visit at our office, a blood sample was taken. Uh-oh. This was then sent into the Bonton Central Hospital's laboratory for examination. I would like to inform you the results are now in. Date of the report, April 13th, 2017. We'll report this after. There are no pathological findings. All values are normal and more or less ideal. Okay, that's good. Regardless, Dr. White has asked me to remind you of his advice once again. So, what is this for? No pathological findings. Bonton Medical Office, second floor. Let's report this, because this is important. It's good to know her name. Surprised we can't find out more information about her patient number. Let's see if there's... God, this feels so... The more and more I think about it, the more I'm like, not sure what I want to report. And I might report less going forward, but we'll see. Because I have been reporting just about everything that I thought was relevant, even if it was taken out of context, but maybe I should think about that some more. I think we need this patient number to find out more about her medical situation, maybe. This is really bad, though. I'm going for it. God. One related document found. Okay, good. Found something at least. Entry 3, Maternova, Nina. Central Medical Database. Here we go. So we've got date of birth, October 7th, 1985. And an address, 347 Industrial Quarters. Conflict. What? There's a conflict with the profile. Molly Schwartz. 667. I think I'm more likely to believe 2x to D3. 2x-D3 far view. Okay, that's just... I guess that's supposed to be a postal code or something? Or a zip code? Fuck. I don't know. I don't know what's more likely. Let's read this. That was April 14th. What was the current date again? Oops. April 15th. Not too long ago. There's a listener thing. Okay, I'm gonna listen on the call and then we'll go back to that because this is Juliet. Ooh, unknown person. I wonder if it's possible it's gonna be Nina. That would be crazy. Let's listen in. Man, it's got me going all over the place. Welcome to Rosentech. You are calling outside of office hours, please. Hey, little jewel bug. June, it's so great to hear from you. Yeah, you too. That's why I called. 'Twas about time June and Jewelbug had their annual sisterly chat, right? Okay, it's her sister. Yeah, that's what I thought. Super, right? How did you know I was working today? Haha, when aren't you? Ah, sorry, I forgot for a second you actually know me. Feeling stressed? Boss causing trouble? I can call back later. Oh, no. Hang around in the office is just a good excuse, you know, not to be at home. I see. I never got why you moved back in the first place. Had to leave my student apartment, you know that. And you know that's a super lame excuse. You earn good money at Rosentech, don't you? You could rent any flat in town. You just don't want to. I see you're not gonna relent. Nope, sorry. I had a pretty rough start into this year. I couldn't really stand being alone at the time. I feel like she wants to be alone now, though. I feel much better now, but Mom and Dad, they're so happy I'm back. You don't want to disappoint them, do you? Yeah, I can't do that to them, not again. And here I was thinking Juliet had finally reached a state of emancipation. Hey, I have. No, you haven't. You're letting yourself be hassled by Mom and Dad yet again, little Jewelbug. Calling her Jewelbug, it's funny. Jewelbug, it's strangely nostalgic. You still say that. Remember how I made that up for you? Yeah, I was so envious when Dad called you Junebug. He didn't have any nickname for me. And rightly so. Don't give in to Dad. At least give him a good fight, okay? I will, believe me. Goody. So I figure I should leave you to work then. Yeah, office is empty, but yeah, my to-do list is long. Okay, let's talk another time. I will call you again. Do not try to reach me. Ha, just kidding. June, yep. Thank you for believing in me. Look at you sounding so serious. That's what a big sis is there for, right? Guess so. See you, June. See you around, Jewelbug. God, how much of this do I actually want to report? This is pretty casual conversation. What is it? Jewelbug. An alias. Maybe we'll get some information from this. I'll try. Weird kind of nickname is that? June and Jewelbug had their annual sisterly chat, right? Oh, I can create a new profile for her sister. Why would I want to do that though? Oh man, do I want to? I'll think about it. Was it working today? I don't think that's very important. Or is it? Because when did the bombings actually occur? How long has it been now? That was April 14th, so it's the next day. I think that's relevant. Had a pretty rough start into this year. I mean, we kind of already know that, but let's report it. Considering she ended her relationship at that time, yeah. Letting herself be hassled by Mom and Dad again. I wouldn't say she has a troublesome relationship with her parents. I'm not going to report that. They seem to get along pretty well. Question is, do I want to create a profile for her sister? Oh, God. Let's do it. Maybe we'll find something out. Who knows? No, nothing. This is kind of like, this seems like a red herring to me. It's just a casual conversation. I don't think it's that important to anything to do with our investigation. Let's get back to our main target. Is there anything else? Nothing else new here. Okay. So what, fuck, I don't know. I'm gonna read the rest of this and just see if it, I feel like since she used a different name on her work profile page than her real name, this is probably the more accurate address, right? So, patient complains about pain. Actually, what's the date again? Date recorded April 4th. So the work thing is more recent, right? So, God, I'm just like, I'm not sure. Go back to work easy. November 2013. So she probably created this profile a long time ago. I'm gonna go with the medical address. Perfect. An address is always helpful. Awesome. Maybe we'll find out some more info from that. Patient complains about pain throughout the left thigh and upper leg. She describes the pain as searing, burning, something bursting. It sounds really bad. Leg feels numb at times. Symptoms occur whenever the leg is stressed. Releasing only when sitting or lying down. Symptoms started 9 days ago. I have asked the patient regarding the healed wound on her left upper leg, as no medical record existed in this database. She was evasive and gave no clear statements about the wound's origin. April 4th. What day were the first bombings? Did the first bombings occur on? Second explosion. Was it actually 3 days ago? So it couldn't have been from these explosions. Examination, blah, blah, blah. Visual examination revealed cicatrix. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. On lateral left upper leg. Palpitation of the leg conducted. Tenderness to light pressure. Leg skin is warm to the touch. X-ray revealed former deep wound in dorsal left upper leg. Femur sinistra. Ooh, it sounds sinister. MPD blood sample taken and sent into BCH lab. Diagnosis: pain is most probably due to a prior inflicted wound on dorsal left upper leg. Compressing or damaging the nervus cutaneus femoris lateralis. You guys like my Latin? Symptoms are similar to those of Meralgia paresthetica. Definitely important. How'd you get the wound? Ouch, the info might come in handy though. How did he take that? Has an injury, yeah. Prescription: a medical leave with strict rest until the end of April 2017 has been suggested. The patient has been strongly advised to favor the leg to avoid further complications. Spiron 400 mg has been prescribed with the following annotations. Take 2 times a day after meals. Advise patient to come back if symptoms do not improve after 14 days. What? Okay, so this must be the conflict with the jobs. So what is that? What is going on with that work profile? Oh, there's a previous entry too? Oh, there's lots. Okay. They're next? No. Well, I think that supersedes the work, but it doesn't mean that she didn't simply not follow the medical leave recommendations. If she's only working part-time, she's not making that much money. She has a child. She might have been forced to do the work. Let's go back. I'm gonna stew on that. Reports of digestive nausea and vomiting accompanied by light fever on June 15, 2015. Slight irritation of the pharynx. Gastroenteritis. Take 3 times a day with meals. Here's one. September 30th, 2014. Patient reports of permanent unrest, inability to sleep properly, gets up 5 to 12 times a night, but does not feel overly tired. Hypervigilance. Experiences heavy tremor in both hands when trying to write. Also sometimes in the legs when walking, especially in the left leg. Okay. I think that's could be important. Wait, did that... I like how it says cannot be undone. Hypervigilance is close to feelings of paranoia, though it's not the same. When asked for the duration of the symptoms to record the anamnesis, God, I would be a horrible doctor. The patient stated they began over 3 years ago. I do have the writing for it, though. Over 3 years ago. Yeah? 3 years? What happened back then must have been really bad. Maybe we can find out what happened. But would not elaborate. Asking why she did not visit earlier, the patient vehemently voiced discontent. Similar behavior was observed in reaction to any question regarding the origin of the symptoms or social and occupational circumstances at that time. Maybe it has something to do with her son? In addition to the usage of strong language, the patient also hit a cabinet door with her fists. It was hard to get clear, reliable statements. I'd like to know why. The patient tends to react aggressively when feeling challenged or confronted. Rushes to extreme symptoms similar to those of PTSD, but can only be confirmed by dedicated psychoanalysis. What situation this might have caused is unknown. Prior medical records for clarification could not be found. Strongly advised to attend psychotherapy. Additionally, a Zamarilin night. Take 1 capsule per day was prescribed. Go and find the company of others, a like-minded group to talk to. Acts aggressively when challenged or confronted. Rushes to extremes. Okay, let's try to dig into this some more. That sounds menacing. An important finding. I wonder what might have caused it. Right, that's it. So the question is, should I go with the medical leave or the work record? It could be, I mean, if she's involved with these bombings, which I'm kind of doubting at this point. She's a single mother. She's probably just barely making ends meet. How would she have time to take care of her son? And like with this problem she has, work, unless she wasn't working at all. Medical leave, like if you're a temporary worker, you don't have benefits. So medical leave is like, I don't know how it works in this country though. So maybe you do get benefits. It's just she wouldn't. Unless for sure she could take care of her son while on medical leave, she might have been forced to work. And that could actually be. No, I was gonna say that's why she might have been made the profile under a different name, but that was a long time ago. Fuck, I don't know. I wish I could see. Like, these could be falsified if she did do the bombings, just to show that she was working during these times. 11th, 12th, 13th. Let's go back to profile. The email was correct, right? She could have just not updated her address. That's why there's a discrepancy there. Fuck, I don't know. There's just not enough information. So what could she not do with this problem? Just pain. Like it's stress. Symptoms started 9 days ago. The work that she would have been doing is cleaning and groundskeeping. She would have like, and maintenance. This is all like physical stuff. Incredibly low rate. Like, wouldn't she have trouble doing this work if she had this leg issue? I'm gonna go with the medical thing, but I'm not happy about this choice. Not in the slightest. I'm gonna go with this. Oh, this could be really bad for her. Either that gave her plenty of time to trigger the bombs, or she was at home actually being sick. There we go. Initiate. Knock, knock. Gotta ask, who's there? Not in the mood for knock, knock jokes. Aw, you blew it. Cut the crap, who are you? Oh, is this the hacker group? So now you can ask. I think this is the hacker group. Initiate is the name. Do I know you? Where is... Initiate, yeah, fuck. I'm someone who knows you better than you know yourself, sweetie. Oh, not again. You're from Singular, right? Don't care how you got my number. Just leave me alone. No, 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 no. That's not where I'm from. Users block this communication. Okay, well... I think our investigation might move to this hacker related. Yes, we're absolutely gonna upload that. This initiate again. I wonder what his or her role in this is. Let's find out. Initiate has been in contact with 2 of 4 target persons so far. This should be enough. Okay. And there we go. Feel free to investigate this hacker as well, but keep the focus on Miss Maternova for now. All right. Excellent. Excellent. I definitely want to investigate this. So we've got another session with Initiate. Oh, no, no, no. Can't block Initiate out like that, sweetie. Buzz the duck off. Fuck. That's cool. I like the realistic communication. You should listen to me just for the moment, all right? And then I'm all gone. Poof. I don't care what you have to say. See, I know about your little band of troublemakers, and I really dig it. Government needs a kick where the sun don't shine. That's all right with me, sweetie. But bombing people? That's plain wrong. Okay, let's see how she responds to this. Bullshit. How come you think that was one of us? Let's just say I've been watching you all for some time. The Bonted bombs hit the places where your outlaw posse has been to in the past. No way you did not hear about that. Even the cops seem to have found out at least something. They knew where to look for the last bomb. So give me a reason to, you know, like, put that consciousness of mine at ease. I would want to help you, not turn you in. How dare you threaten me? You got nothing. Yolanda, be cool. I said I want to help after all, not threaten you. Yolanda, that's a weird thing to say. I'll show you I can be trusted. I'm gonna hack that precious page of the party and upload a special something. It's gonna be easy with those party IT guys being lazy bones. As long as they don't see it coming in the next few seconds. But then you'll answer my questions, alright? Don't care about your shit. Whoa, wait. Give me a second while I get back to work. Well, I get to work. Don't go away. I'm gonna let it happen. I could probably report it and maybe stop it. I'm gonna let it happen. If I get away from you, I would. Can't switch my phone off now. That is a nice looking firewall you have there, dear party web team. It would be a shame if someone would just bypass it. Can you actually shut up? Doing this still gives me the chills, and I need to distract myself somehow, so... Sheesh. Almost done, just a second longer. Done. My wish and desire, I just got an achievement. Delacroix has never been prettier. Wait, I have to take a look at that. Oh, this is gold. Do we have a talk now? Looks like she found a match. If you must, make it quick and quit poking around in my life. You said you were not involved in the assault. I'm not. Okay, okay. Do you think it's someone else in thought? This band of misfits? Never. Harrison is the only guy I could remotely imagine doing anything like that. Harrison had an interest in Cassandra because she could access the big money through her parents' company. Otherwise, she is mostly a spoiled brat who thinks the world owes her. Alright, now we're getting some nuggets. Unless she's just lying to cover her tracks. Juliet was a bit shy, but damn good at organizing stuff. But not capable of going terrorist, if you ask me. Know what I think? It's the government themselves behind the bombings. I kind of was thinking that also. Thought about that. Did you know that since 2011, all the electronic devices must have unique IDs? They look like this. And it's not even secure. That looks like the code labeled on my PC. Well, that's because it is. What? God, this is scary. Don't worry, I only access the... Imagine this happening to you. I only access the number remotely, nothing more. You deserve some privacy. Yeah, right. Since you pulled that hack, I'm willing to believe you, for now. Can you use your skills to find out if it's the government's work, what they're up to? Of course, my word is good. I will get to the bottom of this. You just do whatever you do and keep cool, all right? Gotta go now. It's all right, sweetie. See you soon. Okay, stop calling me sweetie. Wow, that's a lot to absorb. So let's take a look at this site. Leaders of the nation. Arthur Scott Gallagher. Catherine Delacroix. Queen of Bullshit. The Ministry of Bullshit, dedicated to the purpose of power mongering and bullying people, was formed as quickly as possible after the elections. Just as anyone sane would have anticipated, she is most hated for the inception of the bullshit bingo, in which Mrs. Delacroix always wins due to the high density of BS in her own speeches. Mrs. Delacroix was subsequently granted the title of Queen of Bullshit. That's awesome. Okay, let's look at, let's follow this to bullshit bingo. It just goes to the safety bill. Okay. So that's all that he did. Was, or I don't know if it was a he even. It's all that they did was, hack this one part. And there's something else in Harrison's timeline. All right, let's make some decisions here about what we're going to report. One thing I have to remember is that Symes only sees the stuff that we send. So if we want to find out if the government's doing something wrong, we might be able to manipulate what we send him. Because I have a feeling that could be the case too. This shit is anti-governmental. I'm gonna hack that precious page of the party. Harrison is the only guy. God. Interested in Cassandra because she could access the big money through her parents' company. Invited into thought by Harrison O'Donnell for being able to access Watergate Pharmaceuticals money. Intended to access Watergate Pharmaceuticals money through Cassandra Watergate. I want to, oh, it's only good at organizing. I get the impression, see, from reading this, I get the impression that Juliet's not involved in this at all. And if I upload this, it's only going to make it look like it's possible she could have organized it. Government themselves behind the bombings. Suspects the government behind Bonted bombings. Okay. We can get her PC. I'm cool with that. Let's do that first. Oh, very good. You found a device UID. Every device in the nation has one, in accordance with the safety bill. We can use the insider tool to connect and see what a user has on their device. Note, a device must be running and have an online connection in order for you to access it. Okay. What else do we want to report from here? I might wait on the rest of the information here and see what's on her PC, just to figure out if maybe Nina's lying. She's more involved in this, I think. Based on the statements here, it does look like she's shifting blame to Harrison, but if she really wanted to shift blame to someone else, if she did it, I don't think she would kind of let Juliet off the hook. She would like really pile it on. So she'd probably try to blame Juliet as well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to check out her PC on the next episode. And then when I find out what's on there, I'm going to think about what I want to report from this conversation. And I'm going to do this a bit more often and try to like really think about what I want to report. I want to find out more about the idea that the government is actually behind it, because I think they're more involved with the bombings than what we found out so far. Because Symes keeps pushing us towards these people, and they seem too busy with their own lives or not organized enough to be able to actually plan something like this. So we'll see. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about what's going on here in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. This is Luckless signing off for now, and I love you all.